Sweet. First time in Lafayette, Louisiana, hanging out with my partner Derek Alexandrenko, pulling up to our new build to rent. These are the first two that he built, and then came over here to the neighboring property and bought these 11 acres, and he's since built 4 townhomes, which is going to be the first 6 of 97 total units. We're going to do a quick little walkthrough here, see if we can get Derek to answer some questions. So pretty excited about this project. Definitely wanted to come all the way out here and see it with my own eyes. So there you see some of Derek's toys. He likes to come chill out here and do some digging in those for his time off. But let me show you, we have some high arcing ceilings, some vaulted ceilings. Here's some of the new fans that are coming in. There's gonna be a fireplace here. Give us a walkthrough real quick, Derek.
Right.
What do we got going on?
First you see the living area with the vaulted ceilings. We're gonna have a big fan, cover the whole thing. 2 bedrooms kind of in the front with their own bathroom. Each bedroom has a set of barn doors. We build these ourselves. So a little bit of a custom touch. We've got the granite countertops, both bathrooms and in the kitchen. Here's the second bedroom. All of our floor plans are the same, 3 bedroom, 2 baths.
Can you pull this down real quick? I want to see this. What's up here?
That's where we have the water heater, the air conditioning, all that's up there.
Awesome. Looks like some of that stuff is installed already. Just a cool little feature. Fireplace going over here. We got some can lighting. Tell us about the cabinets.
We use a gray stained shaker style cabinet. They all have like the slow close cabinet doors. Help them last a little bit longer. They have stainless steel appliances. We like to put in a lot of closet and storage space, small things like this, a pantry, a laundry room. This is the master. It has its own vaulted ceiling, and then a large closet for a rental property.
It's a really nice touch. Cool. Show us the tract that you guys bought.
Okay. Like I said, it's a little under 12 acres. So we started here. It goes all the way back to the tree line on both sides.
There's Derek's dad over there.
And so when we close on this, the infrastructure, we're going to have 2 sets of roads that are going to kind of be a U shape, and they'll be gated, and all the new houses are going to go on that.
What do you think these are going to rent for?
These right here are pre-leased. We have them going between $1,500 and $1,600 for these, and we think that the ones that are in the gated portion will probably get a little bit of a premium above what we get for these that are directly on the main road.
Was this what you originally calculated the rents would be, or are they steadily climbing here in Lafayette?
They've been climbing over the last year for sure. I had modeled it between $1,400 and $1,450.
Cool. So how did you get in this business?
I started in college with rental properties. Just knew I didn't like paying rent, so I bought my first little house and fixed it up and had some roommates move in with me, and been doing it ever since, scaling it up.
Because we actually talked about the quality of the doors. I love this particular concept, because if people talk about, I have 400 doors. Well, how many doors do you have? What's the quality of the door? Is it 10 units on top, 10 on the bottom? Or does it have a patio, a living space, a driveway? Do they consider it their own home? Or is it just, like a little barbecue on a terrace? So this is kind of cool here in this particular project, that this is going to be set up essentially like a multi-family community where everybody rents, and then essentially they're going to be, do you think like the exit plan is going to be sell off to an institutional buyer?
Yeah. I do. I think we're going to manage them just like a multifamily. So there's going to be property management in place. They're all going to be under one ownership. All the yards will be maintained. So I think that's most appealing, having it all there's big appetite for the build to rent, the single family communities that you run like a multifamily.
Do you want to give us a walkthrough of the timeline and the different crews that come?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know, how long does it take to build this? When are these going to be rented and done?
Yeah, with this set here, they'll be ready in a couple weeks. So we already have them, like I said, pre-leased already. So we'll have these wrapped up. The power gets turned on probably next week, and things we'll be able to get them cleaned out and have these people start moving in. But really, the process on these, you know, we have the foundation crew, and then we have a framing crew, then it's a sheathing crew and a roofing crew. So, you know, we are able to just kind of do an assembly line. We plan on doing about 10 a month once we're doing the large phase here. And it's just subdivided. We have, you know, mechanical contractors that do the HVAC, and we have the plumbers, the electricians. So they just come in and do their thing, and then the next crew, you know, comes right after them and does theirs.
Very cool. So how long do you think it's going to take for the entire community to be built out completely with all the infrastructure, with all the streets?
The infrastructure would probably be 4 to 5 months for us to do the dirt work, the retention pond, sewer treatment plant, the roads, the gates, all of that. The actual houses, 3 to 4 months, you know, from start to finish, but we plan on doing about 10 starts a month. So every other week we'll start 5 more slabs.
So in 5 months, this could be potentially completely done.
And ready for the houses.
And ready for the houses.
Right.
Now for the actual entire community to be built out, what do you think the timeline could be on that?
Well, I mean, if we meet, you know, we have it modeled at 6 units, which is the 18-month timeline, but we're trying to do a lot better than that.
Very cool.
Faster.
Yeah, man. So I'm pumped up. I wanted to come out here and see this project myself with my own eyes. Kind of hard if you're talking to an investor and you ask him, hey, so what is it like? Have you ever been out there? What does it feel like? What's the culture? What's the town like? What's the traffic? What are the demographics? Tell me about the physical structure, the slabs, the construction. How's it going? How did you put this thing all together? And then somebody can, you know, come back and say, I've actually been to the property. That makes a huge difference. So for me, it was absolutely imperative to come out here and check this project out. What kind of birds are these? I don't know if you guys can see those.
It's called egrets.
Egrets out here. So this is pretty cool. All right, so signing off unless you have any last things you want to touch on.
No, that's all I got.
Rock and roll then. So one last look before I sign off. The vaulted ceilings, so cool. The attic, the stairs, or I should say the ladder that pops down, fireplace going in here. This material real quick out here, what is this?
Cement board, hardy sided.
So the cement board, tell me about the selection of that. Is this typical in Lafayette?
Yeah, we use that a lot down here. Sometimes they use vinyl siding, but that could get blown off during hurricanes and stuff.
Ah.
That sticks on there a little bit better, and it's low maintenance.
And hurricanes reach all the way here. How far are we from the coast?
We're probably about 30 miles from the coast.
Yeah, that's pretty
You know,
close.
so we're sheltered. It's not as bad as if you're on beachfront property, but you know, if it's a 4 or 5 category storm, it could still rip some shingles off and do a little bit of damage.
Cool, guys. Well, we're gonna do a few more videos and then go grab some lunch at La Hacienda. I'm gonna go see if the Mexican food is legit. I'm gonna be ordering a molcajete with, I think, shrimp, chicken, and sausage. So we'll see how that works. But signing off, man. Ladies and gentlemen, peace and strength.